Mike, you were explaining how Barnet Council have been using social media. Can you recap on why you started doing that and then what it involved?
Yeah, sure. What we aimed to do really was to find out why people wanted to change, what they wanted to change really in their communities, but we couldn't really do that through just the usual consultation exercises, although we got good feedback and good information from that. But we wanted them to tell their own stories in their own words, and in a very much an unbridled way, so that they had a kind of a freedom to talk about things that mattered to them, and then we could pick up on those threads and to then see if there was a common trend, a pattern, something that we need to know about, so that we could use kind of preemptive ways of meeting their needs and trying to develop a conversation really with our residents, rather than expecting a top-down approach to how we were going to deliver services. So using social media is and has been a great way of exploring that area, but again we're at a very experimental stage where we're trying to ask them to tell us about things that are on their mind, things that affect them, in a kind of real down-to-earth kind of way, and likewise we'll speak to them at a level that they can appreciate using various kind of tools like Facebook or YouTube and Flickr, because that's where they are, that's where they're having those conversations, and so we want to try and meet them on their turf, as it were.
How did that go for officers and councillors?
Very well. We had the leader of the council himself, who is an avid blogger and uses the Leader Listens site to talk about and engage with the community. So with that kind of approach that the leader is taking, that very much has set the scene and the culture for the organisation to say, well, this is how we need to kind of reach out and develop those relationships and see what meanings people in the community are putting to the services that they're getting and the value that they attach to that.
2 or 3 tips for any other council thinking of getting into this territory?
A bit like the Nike advert, just do it. Just get out there, just get talking to people, get talking to them using these social networking sites. But do your research as well. Find out how they're talking amongst themselves, the things that are interesting them. Use Twitter to kind of explore, find out how they're sharing knowledge and the things that they're talking about, and then just take a leap, but do it sensitively, but not wearing a local government hat, as it were, that we've been traditionally used to doing.